So, welcome back to Metroid Other M. I think I'm joined by my co-host Olive Branch.
Oh, sorry there, Maple Leaf. I was just looking at this very pretty menu here.
It is very pretty, isn't it?
It is.
Look at how pretty that menu screen is. Here are the options that this game will give you. You'll only see this once, just, to show it off. The game comes in 3 languages, and this is all in the North American version too. English, French, and Spanish, and that's all the options. Well, subtitles too.
And what about this?
This screen it'll come up every time you save and turn off the game, and this will just give you a quick recap of all the events that occurred since your last save.
That's a good thing, because I think from what I remember last video was babies. Babies.
Babies. Lots of babies.
And no friggin' scans.
No scan visors, no thermal visors, no ship visors, no visors, just the combat visor.
And now you're flipping out.
Yeah, I'm trying to jump onto the ship. I really want to. You could do that in most Metroid games, but not on this one.
Oh well, what a shame.
Yeah,
and you know what? I can totally tell that Retro Studios had nothing to do with this, because otherwise we'd have scanners, we could jump on ships, we'd have badass stuff, but Team Ninja...
Retro Studios, they did it right.
Did it right.
They did it right. Team Ninja, we'll see. Call that an explosion? This is an oh no.
Oh no.
Ah, fancy meeting you here, princess.
Remember me?
Anthony. There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
No dice.
I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
So what was that about bombs and missiles?
Well, I was hoping you'd be able to use bombs and
Well,
missiles, but
I cannot. I rolled into Morph Ball just to show off that I cannot drop bombs.
Why?
Because Adam hasn't told us to.
But
if
he
you'll-
didn't say anything.
If you'll notice, my missile counter is gone as well.
But what?
Because.
Why?
Just because. And you know what? Missiles would come in handy right about now.
Yeah, I can figure. So hang on. Let's shoot these little bugs. I wanna kind of complain about this arbitrary bullshit.
Right.
Adam just said no. Not even Adam.
Adam didn't
Samus
say
is like,
anything at all.
Adam's just Samus is just like, okay, no missiles. And good luck with that.
Adam didn't say anything at all, and Samus took that to mean, no news means don't do it.
I guess she read that guy was kind of pissed off, so I think she said, "Oh, he's got missile envy. I better just hold back on that shit for now."
Mm-hmm. And there's at least one spot in the game, way later, that I cannot wait to show you, where Adam's lack of authorization actively puts Samus's life in danger.
Really?
Really, and that's just going to be so fun when we get there.
Oh, I can't wait. Actually, no, I can't because I don't want to get too depressed. I mean, already Samus is just like, nope, no missiles, no bombs,
missiles.
because
Just because. Adam says no. Adam didn't say yes is the problem. So here we have bathrooms in the bottle ship, and they serve functionally and no purpose at all. We move back over to controlling Samus like a tank, and the camera's over her shoulder.
can you even shoot like that?
No, you can't.
Oh,
I kind of like the bathrooms just because, the bottle ship is supposed to be a research facility. It's supposed to be crammed full of people, and people are going to need bathrooms and kitchens and all that. So I thought that was good scene building, even though they didn't serve any purpose. This door in front of us is just locked, and you cannot shoot it to open. In order to open it, you have to stand in front of this console, and there is no hint telling you to do that.
that is totally not Metroid.
What's not Metroid?
Not shooting doors to open them.
I suppose
That
not.
is not. No, that's just like no. It's like no pickups, no door shooting open. Samus arbitrarily says, "No, I'm not going to use my skills just because."
Yeah,
And this is not Metroid.
It's even worse than other Metroid games where she loses all her abilities. This time she has them.
Arbitrarily loses all the abilities.
This time she has them. She just chooses not to use them.
Oh, and your radar is telling you something.
And my radar is saying there's an upgrade up here. Let's get it.
Yes.
Oh.
Adam.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
Let's not get it then.
Let's not get it. Damn. Just because, it'd be just so nice for her to say like, "Oh, I just need this for 1 second, okay? Thanks."
Yeah.
But no,
That reminds me. Do you read a comic called Brawl in the Family?
I do.
You do. Do you happen to recall that they did a strip on Metroid Other M?
I do, and I can't. When you said there's gonna be one instance where it's gonna hurt Samus, I'm gonna guess as to what it is, but I'm not gonna take any chances. All I know is that comic is funny, and
You should read it.
I should read it.
No, not you should read it. You do read it.
I should continue reading it.
Yeah, you should continue reading it. The viewers watching this, if you don't read it, you should read Brawl in the Family. It's great.
And what is that?
That
You just
is-
zoomed in.
That looks like someplace there where I can go into or come out of with the morph ball, but I can't seem to reach it yet, so putting
Yeah,
it
it's no
behind me right now.
Oh,
But wait.
I've dropped 180.
Abrupt 180. Right over there is another upgrade. I don't really recall off the top of my head what it is, but in order to get it, we just need to shoot this.
Anytime now. Maple. You can't shoot through glass?
No, I can't shoot through glass.
God damn it. I bet that glass would shatter open with a missile.
Would come in handy right about now, wouldn't it?
Would it? Yeah. So what is this?
Navigation booths, there's just save rooms.
Save and shield recovery?
Mhm.
Alright. So no navigation maps like in Prime? The maps are just like that, like they are?
I don't really recall off the top of my head, but I want to say no.
Okay.
Bugs. Bugs. Purple bugs.
Purple bugs. Stomp on them, please.
Maybe later.
Cutscene.
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him. Whoa!
Get away from me! Miles! Enough!
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety. Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've...
Look at that.
They're coming out of the wall!
Right, stay calm.
Oh, that thing just smacked you.
Yeah, and it's smacking you. You know what? Spoilers. I actually do really crouch in this fight.
Yeah,
Because the entire time I'm trying to do the sense move thing, but I'm just not any good at it.
and that thing just winded up and smacked you.
Yeah,
When you just stood
got me
there
with
and
a
took it.
haymaker pretty good. Dodge that
Oh,
one.
nice.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized!
He had to authorize their secondary weapons.
Well, he is a commanding officer. I suppose that's okay to do, but...
For them, I suppose.
I'm authorizing missile use.
Okay,
Does
that, no.
make, yeah,
No.
Does that make any sense?
And she had it, didn't she?
Yeah. Missiles, yeah.
So just because Adam said, hey, Samus, you can use your suit,
Like,
you know, you
she-
can use what's in your suit, she's like, the suit's like, okay, sure.
She used missiles to open up the door, remember?
Yeah. Well, it would come in handy right about now with this guy. Oh, maybe not.
yes.
Oh, maybe
and
not.
He was beating me up.
And your game's telling you, concentrate.
I-
Right about now would be a good idea to concentrate.
Yeah, would be a good idea to start using concentrate.
Oh. Shoot it in the freaking eye.
Got it.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing! And Samus, you attack the frozen spot!
Okay.
Wow, that sounds surprisingly good.
This is a good idea.
And
I'm
that
glad you
was
thought of it, Adam.
Pretty effective. That guy just got rocked.
The one good thing about the Galactic Federation soldiers is that they can take a hit.
Oh yeah, well they're meat shields, man, but they gotta be meaty meat shields. It has no arms. How are you gonna attack now? Oh, okay.
Well, if you had no arms and you were in a fight, what would you use?
The Black
And-
Knight tactic. Just,
One leg. One big leg.
oh god, shoot it.
So surprised it's not really an eyeball, it's just a really big bug.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around, but he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure. When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young and naive.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives.
Gotcha.
Maurice, you cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across.
Affirmative.
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events. I responded. Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
Alright, she has no objections. Let's kick ass.
That's the place that we need to go to, and bombs.
Fuck yes, bombs.
Awesome bombs!
Can we go get that thing now?
Next video. This one's nearly done.
Damn. Well, we got our mission.
Yep.
Where are we gonna go now?
Bombs. Right now, I'm gonna drop some bombs.
Head for the system management room.
Shut up, Adam. I'm dropping bombs.
Oh, so when you charge a beam, you can drop 4 bombs around you.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that was a thing in Metroid Fusion, definitely, and I think Super Metroid. If you charged your beam up first and then went into morph ball mode, you would drop 5 bombs at once.
Oh no! Now the game is like easy mode. It's like saying kill all enemies, know where the where items are, and you're gonna get an item, aren't you?
Yep, one coming up right now.
Oh, look at
Okay,
that!
so-
That would have been so useful before. We got 1 missile.
Yeah, missile tanks in this game only give you 1 missile extra. Because...
You can concentrate missiles and there's no red doors to open, right?
That's one good reason. It's mostly because you're not going to be firing missiles outside of first-person mode just because you can't.
God damn it!
So, like, you won't be using a whole lot of missiles.
That sucks.
So, 6 seconds left. What are your opinions on this game?
So far, it sucks.
It sucks. It stinks.